you guys? It's Mrs. So Fabulous. Sorry if you hear the traffic noise outside. Unfortunately, my car doesn't have AC, so I have to ride with the windows down, and I am in complete dead stop traffic. We are going about 4 miles an hour. I don't know what the Jesus is going on right now, but I decided to come on here and do another little vlog for you guys. I haven't vlogged in a while. Well, I have vlogged, I just haven't put the finished pieces together. I did vlog the breast cancer walk that I did, but I don't know if I'm going to put that up anymore because I feel like I did this so long ago. And I also vlogged the renovation of my nail shop. That is still being worked on because I'm still waiting for my pedicure chair, and I had ordered some wall decals for my wall, but they were way too small, so I'm waiting for the new ones to come in much bigger. I got some wall decals that says Desired Beauty that goes on the wall, and I got this really pretty one of a face that goes on the other side of the wall where the makeup station is. Alright, I went to a pro makeup artist social, and you guys seen the lookbook for that event. The lookbook, you guys seen the get ready. Oh my god, it's hot in here. Sorry if you hear the noise, but it's just hot in here. You guys seen the lookbook. You guys seen the get ready video for that event. So basically what it was a couple of the top makeup artists in the industry. They actually put together a workshop in social for New England. And they normally do it in New York. They travel everywhere, New York, Florida, Cali. But they decided to bring it to New England. And I didn't know about the workshop because in my email it just said, you know, social from 6 to 8. I didn't know it was a whole event where, like, during the daytime, everybody, they had workshops, and they had the different artists that came out. Do different workshops and teach different things. So I was super excited to meet James Vincent. I don't know how many of you guys know him, but he is the founder of the makeup show. And if you guys don't know what the makeup show is, it's just like IMATS, but it's for pro makeup artists only. So he is the founder and creator and head director of the makeup show. Another guy is Michael Vasaga. Don't ask me how to say his name, but he was so funny. He was like, he came up to me, he was like, oh my god, he was like, you are just too friggin' cute, and he was all going like this. And he was like, don't worry, I'm not hitting on you. He was like, I'm super gay. He's like, but you know, if I wasn't gay, he goes, I would be going for a black woman. I was cracking up laughing. So it was a small, intimate little event. I don't feel too many of the makeup artists in the Boston, New England area knew too much about it. So there was probably about like 25 people tops, which was absolutely fine with me because I actually got some one-on-one time with James Vincent. Like, I got to sit there and talk with him for like 45 minutes. Sorry, the lighting just got dark. I'm going under a little tunnel right now. Yeah, I got to sit and talk with him for about like 45 friggin' minutes. He did makeup for 6 seasons of American Idol, 6 seasons of America's Next Top Model, 3 seasons of American Idol. He's the lead makeup artist for The Walking Dead right now, which is my absolute favorite show. He's one of Halle Berry and Pamela Anderson's go-to makeup artists. It is a long list of things. He was one of the people that helped launch Makeup Forever and Urban Decay. He was one of the first trainees for MAC when the MAC cosmetic line came out. He really got famous because he was one of the first makeup artists that can work with African American skin tones. So back in the late 90s and 80s, he worked on Salt and Pepper, The Brat, TLC. Like, he worked on all of the, you know, the upcoming stars back then. So that's how he really got a name for himself. So it was just an experience to actually be able to sit and speak with him and just pick his brain of a little bit of, of a little bit of where he came from and how he got to where he is. What is this traffic about? Lord, my exit is right there, dude. Like, oh my God. Hopefully when I get off the exit, there's not too much, there ain't no traffic. But yeah, so it was just an amazing experience. I was so like excited. I got his contact information, his email. So I can email him anytime. He's willing to be my mentor. It was really an uplifting experience for me. They're having another event, and he was telling me how, because the whole thing was to network with all the other makeup artists. He's like, this is going to be your family, da da da. So we had to bring our business cards and portfolios and network amongst each other. So he had seen on my business card it said nail tech, and he was like, oh my God, that's super cool. He's like, one of my best friends, she is an editorial manicurist for like L'Oreal, CoverGirl, all of like the magazines that you see, like the magazine ads for cosmetic lines. She does all the makeup for. He's like, girl, she gets paid $800 an hour for one person. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So he's like, he told me about another event that he's having in P-Town or whatever, Provincetown, and he's like, you should come through. She's gonna be here. She's gonna be there so you can network with her. She gets so much money because there's not too many, editorial manicurists out there. He's like, there's plenty of nail techs, but nobody that's really in the industry. So I'm really looking forward to meeting with her or whatever, and see if I can pick her brain and see if we can network a little bit, and she can, at least, bring me on to some of her sets or whatever, and allow me to assist or at least watch what she does. Because the funniest thing is, the lady, I forget her name, but the lady that he was telling me, the funniest thing is, she is from North Attleboro. Now, people from the Massachusetts area know I'm from North Attleboro. I don't technically live in Boston. I live 45 minutes outside of Boston. So the craziest thing was, you have this famous, editorial manicurist, and she's from the same town that I'm from. Like, that was absolutely insane. So I'm really looking forward to that next seminar or whatever. It's going to be a week-long like seminar and workshop and stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to bring you guys along for that. But that's not till October. So yeah, that was just really fun. That was really, really, really fun. So let me tell you guys about my traumatic experience. Okay, it was extremely traumatic, and I have to tell the story because I'm running out of memory. But okay, I have two girls at my nail salon who do pedicures. I don't do pedicures. Why don't I do pedicures? Because when I went to nail school, they don't teach you pedicures. They just basically tell you that pedicures are the same thing as manicures. The only difference is you're scrubbing the bottom of the foot. Okay. I still personally am not comfortable with doing pedicures. Now, one of the other girls that works for me, Tiara, she's been doing nails for 3 years. So normally when you first start working in a nail salon, you either start off with just doing pedicures or just manicures before they move you up. So I don't have that actual in-home salon, the actual salon experience, where I learned pedicures. So this one particular day, my pedicure girl is not there. And this lady knows for a fact that I don't do pedicures, but she puts her mother underneath my schedule for a pedicure. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to suck it up. I'm going to do it. Why does this lady's grandmother come in and she's just old? I mean, she's like late 70s, early 80s. She does not walk anymore. She's wheelchair bound. So I'm already nervous because, in my mind, a lot of older people have bad feet, especially if she does not walk anymore. So she has socks on. She don't even wear shoes anymore. She doesn't wear shoes in like 4 years or whatever, everybody's driving in a breakthrough lane. If I drive through the breakthrough lane, I'm gonna get fucking pulled over. This is bullshit. So anyways, so she's wearing socks. So I set her little tub up or whatever, and as I'm pulling her sock off, I hear a crunch. So inside, I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What was that? What was that? You guys, when I tell you, when I pulled this woman's sock off, okay, her big toe nail flew out of the sock. Like the whole nail completely fell off. It looked like she had fish scales on her foot from all the dry, dead skin on her foot, that when I pulled the sock all the way off, all of the dead skin came out of her sock like sand. So I'm like, oh my God. Her toenails were curled over. Some of them were black. I was like, oh my God. So I start freaking out. So I tell the lady that owns the actual hair salon that my salon's in, I tell her, I'm like, yo, Mimi, I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. She's laughing. She's like, why? I said, go look at her feet. So Mimi walks in and she looks over the lady's shoulder and she runs out of the room. She's cracking up, laughing. So she passes me on the back. She goes, poor baby, good luck. And she runs away. So I'm like, all right, Alicia, you got this. You can do this. So I because I'm like, all right, you're going to have gloves on. This is fine. So I put the lady's feet in the water, and all I'm doing is just scrubbing. I'm scrubbing the hell out of her foot to get all that dead skin off her feet. So then when I go grab the little foot separator thing that you put in between, why, when I opened up her toes, she had, no exaggeration, she had this thick of toe jam. What the fuck is a toe jam? I don't know what the fuck a toe jam is, but she had this thick of toe jam, and it was like a brownish, orangey, thick gook between her toes and underneath her toenails. I instantly started crying. I'm like, oh my God, no, oh my God. And I'm sweating and I'm gagging, but mind you, I'm doing all this in front of the lady, but she's one of those older women that's not really, there. She's not, not really aware of her surroundings, so she's just kind of sitting there, non-responsive. And I'm like, no, oh my God, oh my God. So I'm like, Lucia, you can do this. You can do this. And I'm trying to clean underneath the toenail. Why the hell, as I'm trying to clean underneath this woman's toenail, the toe jam flicks me in my face. I'm like, ah! So I just stand up, I run in the bathroom, and I'm bawling. I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. So the owner of the shop, Mimi, she comes in. She's like, calm down, it's okay. Da-da-da, you're gonna get through this, da-da-da, but she's laughing at the same time. Saved by the mother freaking bell, this girl comes in with a resume. She's like, hi, my name is Rhonda. I'm looking for a job. She's a hairstylist and she does nails as well. She's like, I specialize in pedicures. So Mimi looks at me and goes, yeah, we about to put her on the spot. So she was like, oh, you specialize in pedicures. Oh, she was like, well, do me a favor. She's like, I need you to go back there and help her assist with the client. She's having some issues right now. Do you think you can help her out? She was like, sure, no problem. When I tell you Rhonda went in there, put her gloves on, she went to work. Like, it did not even faze her. You know what I'm saying? Now, it took Rhonda 2 hours to put this woman's foot in shape, okay? I wish we took a before and after picture.